dish. Throw it down, big man. Look at this.
All right, so are you ready for some like straight up NBA craziness? Because we're talking about a deal that went from done deal to like, oh, hell no.
It's not every day that you see a trade get reversed after the deadline passes. But then, you know, the NBA gods, they always got to throw a curveball.
Always.
Failed physical.
Okay, wait, time out. Before we get into like the medical mystery, can we talk about why the Lakers were so hot for Williams in the first place? I mean, didn't they just like totally shake up the league by snagging Luka Doncic from Dallas?
Right, that's the thing. They had to send Anthony Davis to Dallas in that Doncic trade.
Well.
And while Doncic and LeBron, that sounds amazing on paper, right? A dream team.
For sure.
They still needed a big man to hold down the paint.
Yeah, they lost their big man.
Exactly. Enter Mark Williams.
So Williams was supposed to be their missing piece, the final ingredient in their championship recipe.
Exactly. They were ready to go all in.
And then, bam, failed physical. What the heck happened?
I know.
We know it's super rare for a trade to get nixed like this, but the sources are being pretty tight-lipped about the specifics.
Physical, but like what failed? Was it a sprained ankle? A hangnail? Did he forget his lucky socks? Nobody's talking.
Well, the rumor mill on X is churning like crazy. Apparently, there's been chatter about Williams' durability and like some past injury concerns.
In a league where guys are playing through all sorts of bumps and bruises, that raises a red flag.
So the Lakers saw that red flag, slammed on the brakes, and said, nope, not worth the risk.
That's the million-dollar question. Were they being overly cautious, or did they just dodge a bullet? The reactions have been all over the place. Shock, confusion, and of course you've got the internet memes.
Oh yeah, the memes are pure gold.
I mean, they're back to square one with their center problem, right? Do they try and find another trade target, veteran big man? What do they do? Even with, you know, all that championship upside that Williams could have brought.
Right, but it also shows just how quickly things can change in the NBA. I mean, 1 minute you're celebrating a blockbuster trade, and then next you're scrambling trying to figure out your next move. So let's just recap here for a second.
All right.
On the one hand, we have the Lakers scrambling for center time is running out, and they still want to salvage their championship hopes.
Right.
And then on the other hand, you have the Hornets, who are in a really tricky position with Williams now.
Yeah.
And they missed out on some really potentially valuable assets. But I'm sure this isn't the last we'll hear about this whole saga. Stay tuned, folks. And something tells me this story's got a few more twists and turns left. We know Williams failed his physical, but the specifics are still a total mystery.
Right, and it raises a ton of questions about like how much information teams are obligated to share, both with each other and with the public.
But then on the other hand, fans and other teams have a right to know if a player has some serious health concern, which could make the trade deadline even more chaotic.
Oh, absolutely. It'd be crazy. And the big takeaway here is that, you know, this situation has really sparked a conversation about player health transparency and the risks that teams are willing to take when they're going for a championship.
So to all you NBA fans out there, keep your eyes peeled. This story is far from over. The Lakers are still in win now mode, and you know they're going to be making some moves. As for the Hornets, who knows what they'll do with Williams?
One thing's for sure, this is going to make the NBA a whole lot more interesting.